is a press release from the National Telecommunications Commission. The National Telecommunications Commission, NATCOM, wishes to inform the general public that the sensitization of the public for the registration of SIM cards started in September 2009 nationwide. In November 2009, Parliament enacted the Telecommunications Operators Registration of Subscribers of SIM Cards Regulation 2009, making it an offense for any operator or sales agent to sell SIM cards to a subscriber without due registration. Notwithstanding the coming into force of the above-mentioned regulations in November 2009, the Commission, after holding a series of interactive meetings with the operators and other stakeholders, decided to extend the period for the registration of existing SIM cards to the 30th of June 2010 to enable the operators to have concluded the exercise on or before the said date. The Commission is yet to be updated on the said exercise by the operators. Recently, the attention of the Commission has been drawn to the sale and gift of SIM cards to subscribers by certain operators without registration of those subscribers, contrary to the regulations aforementioned. It has also been noted by the Commission that where attempts have been made to register subscribers, the due process have positive identification of subscribers before due registration has not been followed by certain operators. The Commission wishes to note regrettably that some remand prisoners involved in the recent jailbreak at the Pademba Road Maximum Security Prison had in their possession SIM cards that were not duly registered in the names of any subscribers. The Commission is concerned about the security implications associated with the non-registration of SIM cards generally, which may disastrous consequences not only to the state but also to the people of this country. In the light of the aforegoing, the Commission shall hold liable any operators or sale agents for the possible consequences of selling or giving SIM cards to subscribers without due registration, including the owner or occupier of premises where the illegal sale or gift is being carried out. That's the end of the press release from the Office of National Telecommunications Commission, NATCOM. We, however, continue with News Hour. Amidst the violence in the run-up to the Connaught District Council election, voters had voted in a peaceful atmosphere, but what struck the attention of many is the low turnout. However, Dan Akanomani of the APC won the election. Dr. Christiana Thorpe during News Hour spoke about the low turnout of voters during the election day with anchored Samuel Valcasser.
Because in the three areas where we had elections, the voter turnout was very low. In Connaught, which was the highest, it was 26%, let's say 27%, which is low. We have in Cambia, it was even lower. We have 13%. And then in Potloko, it was 5%. So, which gives an overall picture that needs to be looked into. I'd say at this stage, stakeholders, should see what's wrong. Okay, we understand there could be loss of voter ID cards, but from where I was monitoring, it wasn't the loss of voter ID cards. The people were there, but you have the percentage. I think there were 3 queues, but even that, where the queue should have been 3 times as large, it wasn't. So I think political parties have some homework to do.
You wouldn't call this voter apathy, would you?
If there is voter apathy, there must be a reason for voter apathy.
And what are the speculations?
Well, I wouldn't know and I wouldn't like to speculate, but I think if people are out there and there should be some accounting done to them, right? And if they don't feel they're accounted to, you know, they begin to vote with their feet.
Now, election has been a continuous process in the country, especially lately. Is it that people are getting tired of this continuous repetition of elections? It's been happening too often.
No, you can't say it's been happening too often in the sense that, yes, elections are continuous, but it's not the same people, it's not the same words, it's different words all over the country. So you are, and if we want to get into the democratic process, we need to have people there, you know, doing the job. And we need to be responsible to put the people in that we want to do the job. So I think there needs to be some basic, more further education on the role of citizenry, you know, towards ensuring that the governed are there and how they get there.
Apart from low voter turnout, there was also something that is a cause for concern, and that's invalid votes. They were here, they were there in huge numbers. Who do we blame at this point? NEC or the political parties?
I'd say stakeholders. The democratic process, I say, it's old, but it's new in Sierra Leone. We have to continually do the education. If you have the invalid votes, in fact, what I noticed, I monitored in Tombodu, and I spent more or less the whole day just monitoring what was happening. And interestingly, there were a lot of elderly voters, you know, and if I had some time to go again into the figures and see, there were quite a number of elderly voters, more than younger ones. So it's possible that could be one of the reasons for the invalid votes. And I was there seeing some of the polling officers trying to decide between helping and not helping.
Doing last-minute education.
You know, well, just telling them, you know, you see the boxes, you know, the one you want, go. And in fact, one person went in, and then he didn't come out with the ballot, you know. And they asked me, where was the ballot? He had put it in the roof of the, of the polling station, you know. So these are the kind of things, we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah. Candidates and their political parties maybe should be looked at this point. Is it that they were so concerned about wooing people to come out, you know, wooing voters and forget to educate them on what to do come polling day?
Yes, but you know, you don't fatten the cow in the evening of market day. I think our political parties should go back to the drawing board and see, you know, what's their program in between elections. You know, when there are no elections, what do the political parties do on a day-to-day level? I mean, these are the kind of things they need to be taken. They need to have committees moving around, you know, getting people to understand what the democratic process is. You know, it's not just when elections are there that you say, you know, you just go out and campaign. What are you campaigning on? Who are you? What is your human resource base? You know.
That was the chairperson of the National Electoral Commission, Dr. Christina Thorpe, talking there to Anchor Samuel Valcasel.